Real Action is brought to you by Pertec, with 103 service and supply centres around Australia for all your hydraulic and industrial hose requirements. Well, looks like a pretty nice day, bit of a light breeze blowing at the moment, and I've got a plan. We do have a plan, and it is...
Unlike other shows?
Yeah, well, we just make it up as we go along, that's how we roll. But the plan is to get this bloke, so Mark Tubby Taylor, got Russell Babekuhl with me, and of course Michael Guest, and see if we can't get you your PB Flathead, which is about 70...
75.
Has that grown since we spoke? Russ, did he say it was 73?
Oh, I'm sure it's probably grown since he called it.
I've actually had a 90 plus on, edge of the boat, broken landing net.
What?
Fell out.
Seriously?
Yeah, so it should be 90 odd, but unfortunately I can only legally say 75.
Okay, let's go. So, well, that's right. You didn't land it, it never happened. It's like I was going to hit that for 6.
Yeah, I know. I almost made 100.
Gone.
I almost made 100. I made a duck.
You might have made 300, but we'll talk about that another day. So that's our plan. Oyster racks in this part of the world, mid-north coast of New South Wales. You love your bream fishing as well.
Absolutely.
Might be able to chase a bream, maybe a whiting on top water, but a big flathead. You know where there's a couple of spots where there's some. Have you got names for some of these flathead?
Yeah, I've named most of them. Okay. I mean, 75 is still a big flathead.
That is that's a cracking fish.
That's still a great
Thanks,
fish.
Russ.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I know.
So the plan is to throw some of these big lures around and see if we can't locate a big flathead. That's a meal, so that's probably 20 centimetres long, that one there. That's what we call a soft swim bait, so it's got that fantastic action where they just glide through the water. They're pretty buoyant, so they sit up nice and high, so it's similar to using a surface lure really, but such a visual thing because you get to see the flathead come up and crash tackle it. I've chosen that colour because it's that goldy colour, looks like a whiting. So either a whiting or a mullet are going to be sort of pretty well the two main food sources, I reckon, in here. That's rigged up, got that 20-pound fluorocarbon leader, just a loop knot there, and it's my sort of snapper soft plastic tackle, 4,000 size reel, 20-pound braid and 20-pound leader. Got him! Oh, it's a big fish, this one. Come on. Shaking his head.
We got a bit on here.
We got a bit on over the rails. Come on. Oh, no, down in the rails there. Oh.
He's all right.
Ready, Tubby, with the net?
Yeah, I'll grab the net.
Go, Tub. Go, go, go. Net. Yeah! Yes!
That's in the 90s.
Baby.
That's it.
Yes! Woo! Oh, yeah.
That's up in the 90s.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
That is a fish and a half.
Oh, mate, that was... Shoot. I know we're trying to get Tubby's PB Flathead today, and you missed that one about...
He's off.
Oh, no.
70 odd.
Yeah,
it would have been close to your PB. You had one about 85 follow you.
Follow me in, yeah.
And this is my first bite. That is such a big fish. That is a trophy female flathead. Just quickly about the gear, why we're using such heavy gear too.
Oh, people often say to me, why are you using 6 to 10 kilo for flathead? Now, the areas of where fishing, it's not your standard big open sand flats. This is some really nasty country, so we're chasing them in tight into the rails. Like that thing there came over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of oyster rails. And that's why you need that heavy gear, because these are big fish.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It takes some pulling, so.
Wow.
It also helps to set the hook. So they've got a big hard mouth, that stiff rod really drives that hook home.
And so those big swim baits, I guess it's like snacking on peanuts before dinner. And then that big, I chose that colour here because I thought it looks a bit more like a whiting.
Yep.
But either a mullet or a whiting, is that fair to say that's their two main food sources?
Yeah, that's it. Like a fish that's this big, they don't really want to leave their lie to shoot out and eat something that's this big. So
Makes sense.
you need a meal that's going to make it worthwhile for them to leave that area that they've just invested basically a whole tide change on. So they'll sit there and they'll wait for the right size food. So that's a 9-inch lure.
Look at that. Oh, I am so excited, I tell you. That was just, and it's about the battle, and the battle there was just, that was supreme. I'll give this girl a big drink, and it is a girl, big female, and then we might put it on the brag mat.
Yep.
Heading out on the water, always log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales. You can log on and off via the free Marine Rescue app or VHF Channel 16, and volunteers will keep watch for your safe return. It only takes a minute to protect a lifetime. Log on and log off with Marine Rescue New South Wales every time you hit the water. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
That's a magnificent looking trophy fish. And just remember that as far as flathead go, males grow to about 58 centimetres max. Anything over 58 is going to be a female, whether you like it or not. And to take this fish out of the water, and the great thing is certainly in Queensland, and we're in New South Wales at the moment, is that the rules have changed and you can't take them over, certainly over 70 in New South Wales now, which is a rule that I think was a long time coming. And,
definitely.
And it's great, and it's great to see that it's here. All right, let's see how long this fish is, hey? We're thinking it's got to be close to 90. Oh, where are we? Oh, yeah, that's touching there.
It'll give you 90.
Oh, right on 900.
90.
90 centimetre flathead, look at that, wow. How thick that fish is through there, it's just amazing. We'll get this lure out of its mouth in a minute and watch it swim off. Look out. There you go, big girl, go on. Yeah, it's the best part of catching one of those big fish is watching it swim away like that. Woo. Go on there, mate. Oh.
You on?
Yeah, a little fella.
Oh, yeah.
Head shaker, swing it up,
Nice.
you reckon?
Oh yeah, well done. Nice little fella. We've downsized lures a lot. We're just chasing around some of these, well, what do you call them? They're still a nice fish, but they're not.
I'm calling it a flathead.
They're not a trophy fish, that's for sure. But these guys will generally be hanging around those trophy fish.
They do.
You see them diving?
Yeah, they just sort of stack up, and then that big female will be laying there, and there'll be a heap. Well, we assume they're males. What do you got on there, Tub? A little creaturey looking crayfish type bait?
Yeah, well, the tide's dropped out a bit, so even though we're still trying to catch a flathead, I saw these cormorants over there, and I thought, well, it's probably worth a chuck with one of those just for a bream. I love the bream fishing.
And this mad bream maniac said, Tubby, pick that other rod up. So you had plenty of encouragement anyway, mate.
If anything's going to catch one, it's that.
So technique quickly, Russ, with that type of creature bait when you're going to throw it near an oyster rack? What's the
really less
technique?
is more. So if you picture a crab falling off a post, it's basically just going to fall in and they just sink straight down. So you don't want to throw it at the post and then work it all crazy. Just throw it at the post, let it sink down and watch that line
no
closely.
backflips or twitches or anything?
Nah, you don't need to do anything crazy.
Calm down, big fella. I know you just had a coffee there, surely. Just calm down, big fella, all right?
You'll see that line twitch and then you've just got to get into and get away from those oysters.
So we're using an electric motor to sort of get us in and around where we need to be. So we're going to sneak in and maybe hit that electric anchor button, park there, and then just work it, I guess. I might have a cast for a flathead while you're doing the bream thing.
Okay.
All right, let's
Sounds
go.
good.
Beautiful. Just watch that line. Go. Go, go, go. Go! There he is.
Got him, Tub?
Yeah. First cast.
Those guys got to keep him away from these racks.
So first cast, right where the cormorants were, underneath that rack there, and there he is.
They
Lovely.
already sit under there. The cormorants are just a little added ingredient. Whoa!
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Look at that, mate. You'll be happy with that.
That's a cracking bream, that.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Beautiful
From
colours.
the master, eh?
I was down the back having a throw for a flathead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one, Tub.
Nice bream, yeah. I love catching these. Always a lot of fun. Always a bit of danger involved in there with oyster racks and poles and what have you, but go hard for a pretty small fish, but a lot of fun. And
Yeah, but it's relevant to the tackle. So that's what we got, 6 pound braid and about a six pound leader.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's clear water, so we've got to go fairly light to get them to bite. But then, yeah, just that little added drama when you got to get them out.
And that's the recipe, really, isn't it? When we're talking light tackle sport fishing, it's all about you've got this fish that's got fantastic eyesight. They sit in around the racks. They love all those rocky structures. So you've got to be able to get them away from where they want to rub you off. But if you go too heavy on the leader, you just don't get the bite.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of people think that you have to have really heavy line and heavy leader, but you can pull really hard on that light
Absolutely.
stuff.
yeah, and you've got to sometimes, because that was almost got me on those oyster rats.
100%.
But that little tick you get in the line, and then that moment where they strike and you load up, that's what you do it for. That's the fun.
Saw your face went from
Yeah.
concentration to I've got a job to do here.
And people often see photos and they say, oh, that's not much of a fish. But they don't realise that the fun you can have just by
No.
catching them. And I just really enjoy it, whether it's up here in northern New South Wales or it's in Sydney Harbour or down the south coast.
Tasmania, I knew you were going to say
magnificent.
Tasmania. You've caught a couple of crackers in. I've seen the photos.
Yeah.
Some really good ones in
Yeah,
Tassie.
you get one like, something like over a kilo and a half bream. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
On this sort of tackle, great fun.
Perfect.
Right, I'll return this one. Nice bream.
That's a bit of fish, guys, but
yeah.
it's a bit
That's
of
a good
bloody,
one.
that one.
He's a nice one.
Sliding out under here.
He's a nice one.
You're right on that channel marker.
Oh, just past there. Who's got the net?
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, there you go. He's
Get the net,
Up
get
in
the
that.
net, get the net. Yep. Woohoo!
beautiful. All of that hook's just falling out.
Anyone who's out and about on the weekend, you catch one like that, and I'm going to risk it without the glove somehow. You catch one that size, you're going to be pretty happy. Just remember those, they've got those spikes. Yeah.
And that slime.
Yeah, there we go. They've got those spikes. You can see it's got those spikes sitting out quite proud there at the moment, but that's one that's probably in that high 40s. Beautiful fish, nice coloured fish. And if you're going to take one home for dinner, this is probably the size, that slot size. Those great big fish that we catch, definitely letting those big breeders go, but that's the size there.
Nice one.
Oh,
Nice
Just
one.
like that. Just like that.
That's well done, that.
Little quick change of lure. Just getting down a little bit deeper in amongst these rails now. Tide's bottomed out, and all along here, all these oyster leases have just got a little slightly deeper pocket around them. So that took all of 2 casts.
Yeah, brilliant.
it's good. It's good when a plan comes together, Russ. Real dark fish, so that's come out of the weed, that one. So have a look at the temperature there now, 21.9 degrees, and the tide's running in. So the depth of the run out, 23.9, so 2 degree tide difference. A lot of what we're doing is visual, so we're looking at places to cast here today, but still keep an eye on that temperature, and you might go, oh, that pocket of water in that arm's a little bit cooler or a little bit warmer, so where that warmer water is, the flathead especially, and the bream are going to tend to be a little bit more active. But we've got side scan here going at the moment. There's a whole heap of rails here, and you can see all the shadow lines. If you have a look here, there's all the shadow lines coming off the posts, I should say, down through there. And what you want to do is try and find where the bait concentrates. This system is not always about that so much, but a lot of estuaries I fish in, what we're actually looking for to find the flathead is where those schools of bait are hanging around. So wherever that bait's concentrated at the bottom of those rails, and I can't see it from here, but the sounder will show me, bottom of those posts I should say again, that's where the flathead are going to be. So there's little balls of bait, so you might go all the way along there and cast, but if you just sort of have a bit of a cruise along and go, oh, there's a heap of bait there, turn around, stop there, and concentrate your fishing right underneath that bait.
That's it. He's maybe a 60. He's up super shallow, mate.
Yeah.
What's that on?
That's on the prawn.
On the prawn again?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Beauty. He's got beautiful colours. Oh,
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Hey,
These nets make them look smaller than they are, but he's a nice fish.
Yeah. There we go. He's nice and thick too.
Nice and thick, isn't he? Yeah.
Real good.
Is it 75? This is the question.
I
don't think so.
I don't think it's 75, no, but I'm
That's
certainly...
fat. Wow. That's a heavy built fish.
I'm certainly working my way up there though, aren't I?
Definitely a female, I reckon, that one there. 100%.
Yeah, that's definitely in the 60s. So
Yep. So anything over, I think we mentioned before, anything over, I certainly had before on the show, anything over 58 centimetres is going to be a female, and you can see by the shape of it, the big, heavy built fish, that one. Beautiful colours on it, Tub.
That was nice.
Fell to the shrimp. You're getting there, mate. We're getting there.
Yeah, only probably, what, 4 foot of water there, 5 foot of water, and just hopping a shrimp pattern along the bottom, and then
Bang.
bang.
Got him. Well done.
Well, I'll just whack the glove on, just so I can pick her up.
That's the go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just stops your thumb from getting all chafed up.
It's a bit sharp and that in there.
Oh, beautiful.
There she is.
And they've got a big mouth, haven't they, Flathead, for the size of them. And look at some of those other big lures that we're throwing around. And I got that really big fish this morning on a massive big lure. So it's amazing the size that they'll eat. And even you'll throw those big lures sometimes, and a fish that long, like that long, will come up and try and eat that. They've got a massive appetite, but then they'll eat a prawn that big as well. So it's amazing. Elephants eat peanuts, as they say. So.
They're opportunists. So if they're laying there and a prawn's going to bounce off their nose, they're not going to say no. But at the same time, a fish that size will probably still have a go at eating a legal sized flathead.
Yeah, exactly. Good job, mate.
Thank you,
Thanks for
mate.
getting bigger. You're getting there. Come
I'm
on.
working my way up, mate. I'm working my way up. Plenty of time. Well, I'm getting there, working my way up, hopefully to break 75.
Is that her?
That's it.
Yes, yes, yes,
yep,
Tubby,
yep.
yes, Tubby, yes, Tubby. That is her, mate. You're right there, mate, you're clear, so you just play her out over that sand.
I'll give her a
Yes,
bit.
yeah, you're right. She's heading back in towards the racks. Keep her up, keep her up. Yes, nice, mate, she's a good fish. She's right now, you just let her go, she wants to go. Keep her head down too if you can.
Yeah.
Beautiful, mate, right along those rails where we called it.
Oh, I'm getting nervous, so I've dropped 2 already.
That's all right. You've done well there, mate. Same lure you got those bites on earlier as well. Come on, love. Yes, mate, well done.
Yeah.
Nice work.
3rd time lucky.
Beautiful
How
fish.
good, eh? Gee, that's a nice fish. Well, I reckon I've got my PB.
Well done, mate.
I don't know if I've got guesty though. But geez, I'm happy though.
Hey, give us a man. No, that's a good cracker, mate.
Yeah.
We've got plans on real action. They don't always come to fruition, but that's in the boat. That is, I don't know much about Flathead, but I know that's bigger than 75, mate. So
I reckon I've got it.
Let's crouch down and have a look at this big girl.
She's thick anyway. Look at the head on it.
Yeah, that's a big Flathead. You might have me, mate.
Nah.
Nah, I don't think so, but
I call that one.
Oh, she's-
This
She's
is
a
one of
bit
these
green.
spots you've got to be careful. You see Tubby's got a glove on there.
yeah, she's pretty green too.
And if you're going to grip them in the mouth, which is a really good thing to do, better than lip grips, got to jam in hard. You've got to go hard, like Tubby's doing there. We've got a pair of pliers there somewhere, just over there, Tub. Over there.
I got it.
Oh, no, we're good?
No, got it.
And support that belly, that's important too, isn't it,
Yeah,
Rusty?
that's right. We're going to look after these big girls and try and not have them out of the water for too long.
No, lift that up. Wow!
Beautiful colours.
Yeah. Mate, I've never been so excited when I got that big one there earlier, but I am so excited for you, mate, because you've done a few shows on Real Action now.
I have. I've seen you catch an 87 or an 88.
Yeah. And now a 90.
Yeah, that's right, a 90. And I've had a couple on bigger than that. As I said, one in the boat, in the net, broke off and lost her over the side. So it's nice to get one on board to take a photo and a bit of video of.
I'm thinking we're close to 80 there somewhere.
I'd say we're around 80 there.
Thanks to Alfabs, it's cracking catch time. If you've been getting into some ripper fish lately, then send your best fish photo in via the Real Action socials. Cracking prizes to be won every week, including a Penn rod reel and line combo, an awesome pair of Mako polarised sunglasses, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated.
Oh, I said 82.
I've got 80.
82.
82, yes. You're guilty.
Yeah, baby. 82 centimetres on the dot.
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting to get your PB?
A long time. Got the 75 a long time ago, and as I said, I've had a couple of opportunities to better it, and haven't got them on board, haven't had the brag Mac like this, so yeah, great day.
This is a bloke who's scored 333?
34.
Oh, sorry, I was one run out.
Don't cost me a run. Hey?
334 in Test cricket, and it's nice that when you finish your sporting world, I used to be a rally driver. This bloke played pretty decent football back in his younger days. It's nice to have those goals, and fishing is one of those great sports where you can go, right, what's my next goal?
Next goal.
Right there.
That's it. So next one for me, 83 plus.
Righto, that's the go. We can do that.
Yeah, give it a bit of a drink.
Oh, hang on, what's going on there?
And the lures popped out too. So fortunately we had the net under while we're giving her a drink.
Well done. Hey, that's been a pretty damn good session, I've got to tell you.
Brilliant.
90 centimetre flathead, a cracking 82, some big bream around the racks. Mate, it's been a pretty good day for you so far.
Absolutely.
And for me, and for this fella as well. Don't worry about that.
I thought the bream was good fun, but catching that was next level.
Next level
that
again.
That was pretty good.
Well done. You've been watching Real Action. Michael Guest, Russell Babekuhl over that side, and the big man Tubby Taylor in the middle there. Mate, great day. Fantastic fun. I can't wait to do it again. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.
Well, that's my PB flathead, 82 centimetres, cracking fish, been a cracking day. Nice to let her go.
Real Action is proudly brought to you by Amarok. Born from tough love. Look after your best mate with High Pro. Pioneers in pet food.